Okay, I just got this 9-inch high frequency coil. I have it in 14 kilohertz. I have the ORX here, and I have it in coin deep. My gain isn't too wild here. I'll actually lift my gain up here a little bit. Sensitivity, 96. This is an 8-inch copper ring down here. Not hitting it too good. I'll change frequencies here. It's not going to hit the copper ring very good in the higher frequencies. Here's an 11-inch, and I'm in coin deep, just to match it up with the Deus here real quick. And I'll go to 14 kilohertz. There's an 11-inch deep silver, or 11-inch deep clad $half. I have to swing pretty slow to hit it. I mean, it hits it pretty good going fast too. Now here's that silver quarter at 9 or 10 inches deep with a bunch of iron all around it and on top of it. Give me a couple little chirps there, but if I swing fast, not gonna hit it. Right? Not gonna hit it. Not gonna do it. And I'm in deep right now. I'll even go to coin fast here. My iron volume's on. I'm at 14 kilohertz frequency. My reactivity is at 2. My discrimination's at 0. Because you want to hear the iron. And that's pretty much it, you know. And I'll go to I'll go to user coin and hit it. Ain't gonna hit it here, right? Go to that 11-inch deep coin there. Clad $half. Ain't gonna hit it, right? Just not a very deep coil for this detector here. Here's a 6-inch silver war nickel right here. In user coin. Here's a 6-inch mercury dime. See? Just in user coin. And I'll switch it over to deep coin. Coin deep. And the Deus has always struggled with this dime for some reason. 6-inch mercury dime. Have to go slow over it. Here's that nickel. 6-inch war nickel. And there's a 9-inch dime on its edge right here. There's a little bit of foil over there too, but there's a dime right here. Let's go over that clad $half again in deep. 11-inch clad $half. Now I'll turn this machine off and I'll switch over to the Deus with the same coil here. And I'll show you the difference between these machines. With the ORX, you cannot go into negative numbers. You cannot go into iron very far. You can only do 0 discrimination. With the Deus, you have a lot of multi-tones action. You have a lot of different options for tones here. Okay. I'll start out in deep program. Discrimination. 0 or minus 1.8. I'll try that. And sensitivity, I'll go up to 96 or 95. Frequency 14. Iron volume's at 3. I'll drop that down to 2. And reactivity is at 2. I'll keep that the same. Audio response 4, notch 0. You get the drift, right? I'm in deep tone. That's an 8-inch copper ring. This is that clad $half, 11 inches. I'm gonna raise my audio, my reactivity up 1 notch here. It's 2.5. 11-inch clad half dowel right there. This is that two-tone, right? Two-tone with the Deus. Lots of iron around and on top of that silver quarter there. Here's that war nickel. Here's that dime. You know, the Deus hits this dime a lot better. I mean, it really smacks it good. Now here's that 9-inch mercury dime. 9-inch mercury dime on its edge. Now I'll go like this, go down to discrimination. Drop it down a little bit so I can hear the iron, right? And now I'll go to the expert menu. Oops, went one too far. We'll drop it. Let's go over to pitch. Raise the pitch up a little bit here. This is that 9-inch mercury dime on its edge. All the way around. 9-inch mercury dime on its edge. 9 inches deep. It's amazing. Here's that silver dime, 6 inches deep, mercury. Super easy. 6-inch war nickel. Now here's that quarter with all that iron around it at about 9 or 10 inches deep. I can raise my pitch up here a little bit. Now here's that 11-inch deep clad half dollar. I don't know if you can see the numbers, but I'm hitting 99 every time. 99, 98, 99, 98. And here's that copper ring right here. Copper ring at about 8 inches or so. I'm gonna tell you, I've been waiting for a while for this coil to come in, 3 weeks, and I've been just about crying because they were on back order from the factory. My distributor was on back order, and I'm definitely gonna get the 9-inch X35 coil, so I'll have 4 coils for this machine. And with this Deus performing this well for me, you know, I can justify spending another $300 on another coil. So we'll have 5 coils because it performs like no other machine I've ever had in the iron. And it's so lightweight, you know. This machine is just amazing. You know, I'm surprised that I haven't really bought it in the past. You know, a lot of things have prohibited me from purchasing a Deus in the past. You know, I was really reluctant on buying another metal detector because I have so many of them, and I'm still learning really a lot about my other detectors. And I just got that Equinox about 6 months ago, and I finally got this Deus. And you know, it's not the cost that's prevented me from purchasing a Deus. It's the, you know, it's just so different from any other metal detector that I've ever swung. You know, I don't know anybody who's swung a Deus. I don't know anybody who owns a Deus. And the reason why I didn't purchase one for a long time, because it has batteries, you know, a lot of batteries. You know, you have your headphones, your pinpointer, your coil, and your unit there. And you know, the coils are really expensive. They're like $300 a piece. And I just didn't want to take that risk of, you know, not liking a machine. But this machine is absolutely amazing. You saw that 9-inch coil hitting a freaking 11-inch clad half dollar, big time. This coil right here performs better than any other metal detector that I've ever had in the test garden. In fact, the guy's house where I'm at right now, where this test garden's at, he owns a metal detecting store, and he sells a lot of simplexes, a lot of Nokta products, and this is the first Deus that he's ever sold. And he was amazed when I was smacking this stuff out in the test garden. You know, he's thinking about even getting one himself. And I've got a lot of relics. I've gotten several rings with this, with the Deus already, and that's only just a few weeks in. And I'm be definitely making a lot more videos with this coil here, this 9-inch high frequency coil, because I really like. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. You know, that 11-inch coil really, it's kind of bulky. You know, it really is end heavy on this machine because it's so light in the back. I know there's aftermarket stuff that you can put in the shaft, you know, plugs and whatnot, you know, but this coil is the perfect size for me. I prefer a medium-sized coil. I don't like swinging the big coils around because I don't like really digging a lot of deep junk. You know, the deeper you dig, the more junk that you're gonna dig. You know, sure, I do a lot of farm field digging in the summertime because that's pretty much the only time I can do farm fields, because in the wintertime, you know, they're just too muddy. You know, it's just way too muddy. And this coil will work perfect for just all around, you know, whatever I'm gonna be using it for. You know, the curb strips, the parks, the schools, permissions, whatnot. And I'm really excited about using this tomorrow. So I'm gonna make a lot of videos tomorrow, probably a full day, probably 12-hour day. Well, thank you for watching. Please subscribe.